Hey, Movable Type folks. Just wanted to give you a little. I wanted to get a little more active on the page and get some discussion going. Hopefully, you know by now our book for this month is The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. I wanted to share with you a couple little things that I do when I'm reading a book. I don't always do it, but I try to do this. One thing that I'm always looking for as a communicator myself, obviously every week I'm writing little speeches and sermons and things, and of course I'm in newsletter articles and things. I want to get more into the practice of writing good fiction, but I'm always looking for really good lines and good sentences. So I want to show you something I do when I come across some really good, well-written, well-thought-out sentences that just sound nice. Of course, you can always use, a phone. I could always use my phone to keep track of these. You can snap a picture. Sometimes I do that if I, don't have a pen or a paper handy and I don't have time to switch to an app to write down the line. I could just snap a picture. But here lately, what I've been doing is I've got this cool little thing called the Book Lover's Journal. It's kind of a fun little thing. Helps you keep track of it's like a record log, a log of your books. And just to show you really quickly how this works, every little 2-page section is where you kind of catalog a book that you've read. So, you got your book title, some information like your author, publisher, pages. Pretty cool little spot that has, how you found out about the book and when you read it. And then a cool little thing about some noteworthy experiences or thing that were going on. And then who you maybe would recommend this to, and then your ratings on the book. But why I'm showing you this is it has this handy little spot right here with each entry that allows you to keep track of some opinions, notes, and things like that. And what I like to do is I like to use that spot to keep track of some of these really cool lines. So as I was reading through just the opening little bit of this so far really good book, just in this kind of like prologue part, I'll just show you an example. I like to take a pencil, and when I see a really good line, and by the way, I highly recommend this pencil for this in particular. This is I think this is called a Kuru Toga by Uni-ball, and it actually is kind of an expensive pencil, but it's really worth it. Like if you ever get a chance to write with one, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, especially for underlining books, it has this just really nice fine point. I like to use pencil because maybe later I can erase them, especially if I've logged them. But anyway, so when I find a nice line, I of course underline it all the way. Then, after I'm done reading the section that I'm reading, I hop over to this handy little book and I keep track of it. I don't write down the whole line because there's just not enough room on this page, but I'll write down a snippet from the line that, that basically gets the main idea through to me. And then I log where I found it, page 5, paragraph 3. Here's another line. And so far I've gotten 3 lines. So that's just something that I do. I sometimes have a problem with attention issues. And so this keeps me going because it gives me a couple different things, a couple different tasks mentally to focus on at once, while still essentially being focused on one task of reading. So I'd be curious to hear, what are your little tips or tricks that you like to do that maybe we could borrow from you while we're reading this book for the month, The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. Let me know. Let me know in the comments some of your hints and tips for reading. Appreciate it.